So what do I think about when I think of Colombia? I'd probably think about culture, so anything related to food or music, the fact that they love dancing and salsa, and they're probably all good dancers, that they have great food, probably very spicy, like the Mexicans. I think about the fact that they're probably very welcoming, very warm, and focused on family. And some of the bad stereotypes, I guess, that there's a lot of drugs and cocaine and weed, and that women do a lot of plastic surgery and men are not very loyal.
Colombia, I think the first thing I think of is very lovely people, um, how colorful everything is, the music that is everywhere in a lot of cities. Um, when you just walk on the streets in Colombia, you hear music everywhere and the dancing. Um, and for Colombian things, that would be, I think, the same. Very colorful, um, not spicy at all. I expected food to be way more spicy than it is, but it's not as spicy. Um, so yeah.
The food is very good. True. Colombian food is very varied. Each region has its typical dish. Colombia doesn't have a general typical dish. Spicy food, meat. Colombian food is a mixture of American, European, and African foods, and although condiments are used, spicy isn't predominant in our meals. People are adorable. True. The warmth of Colombians is something that makes Colombian loved by tourists. We like to make people feel at home and enjoy their stay in our country. Everything is colorful. True. Colombia has a diversity of landscapes that attract tourists, such as the Caño Cristales, Sierra Nevada, the beaches of Santa Marta, and the streets of Cartagena. Warm and family-focused people. True. Colombians are very familiar people. We dedicate a day to family on Sunday. Men aren't faithful. True. According to studies, Colombia is the most unfaithful country in Latin America. The majority of infidelities occur with friends or coworkers. Shared people, true. Compared with the people from the other parts of the world, such as the United States or Europe, Colombians are short in stature.
People from other countries say that Colombia like to dance and know how to dance. Truth. Colombians have dancing in their blood even though some like it. They love to have fun. Foreigners say Colombia like to listen to reggaeton and salsa music. Truth. There is a great legacy of reggaeton singers in the world like J Balvin. They also like to listen to salsa music, especially. It is said Colombians demand many plastic surgeries. True. Colombian women tend to be vain and take great care of their image. That is why they take this procedure. Colombia is said to be drug related. True, in Colombia it's easy to find people who provide drugs. However, the drug trade is not one of the major aspects of this country.
When I think on French people, I think they are really educated people. They are really open-minded. They have a special talent with gastronomy and food, and they are really kind with other people. Maybe they can be a little bit introvert while they meet someone for the first time, but they are great people.
When someone talks about France, the first thing that comes to my mind is ratatouille. I think about croissants, about macarons, about the food. I think about fashion and haute couture, about museums and arts, about cycling also, and of course about Paris and the Eiffel Tower. And about the French people, I think that especially girls, they are very natural. I've seen that they don't like to use a lot of makeup. They prefer natural and healthy skin with the classical red lips. And they seem to be very elegant, very classy, but simple at the same way.
French food is related to ratatouille, croissants, and macarons. Are true. French gastronomy is considered one of the most distinguished cuisine of the world. Some may say that it is a very good example of overcomplication. The stereotypes about French food are almost all accurate in the way that they really eat a lot of pastries, bread, cheese, and they drink a lot of red wine. It is true they eat snails, but only on big occasions like Christmas. French people follow fashion trends. Our French women are very natural because they don't like to use a lot of makeup. They prefer natural skin with the classical red lips. R2. In the present, the new generation follows the new trend of wearing colorful clothes along with things between 80s and 90s. And they also adopt makeup with fashion. But there also woman prefers to use little makeup and only stronger color lips.
French people are well educated. True. France has a high standard of education and benefits from public schools and universities that are free, paid by the state. And diplomas from a lot of French universities are very well known and considered all around the world. French people are open-minded. True, the young generations are open-minded, but the generations of our parents and grandparents still have problems to accept new ideas and reforms, especially concerning environmental matters, religion, or immigration.